Hi, we are a team of 6 MTech students from IIIT Delhi. We are working on an app called Interacto as a part of the DHCS course under the guidance of Dr. PK.
An app to schedule meetings between the faculty and the students.
It makes interactions easier as it provides UI to find free slots common for all attendees. Meeting can be scheduled using few taps. It notifies you about upcoming events. Thus, no more back and forth emails required to schedule meetings.
Let us walk you through the life cycle of Interacto. Communicating vision and validating idea. Affinity Diagram, formalizing the idea. Rapid prototyping. Development and usability testing.
We started off with contextual inquiry, in which we wrote down the user reviews on colored sticky notes and then clustered them into groups depending on their similarity. We gave titles to these clusters. For example, here we have the cluster called Area of Interest, which contains the problems faced by students like students are not aware of the projects going on. Similarly, the problems faced by the faculty like finding the students for projects as per the required skill set.
Some of the other clusters are mailing problem, time synchronization problem, TA meeting, positives of Interacto and negatives of Interacto. The cluster negatives of Interacto is important because these are the challenges that need to be overcome to ensure best user experience. We made the affinity diagram to cluster the user reviews and ensure that the functionalities of the app are as per the user requirements. Based on the discussions among team members, we made the rough layouts of the interfaces.
Rapid prototyping contains 3 phases: sketching and paper prototyping, digital prototyping, and native prototyping. We carried out intra-team discussions and sketched the initial rough layouts.
As per the observations of Affinity Diagram, we designed the first version of paper prototype both for the student and the faculty, wherein we created the app layout. For better representations, we clustered the connected screens together. Carried out user interviews and task analysis on the first version of our paper prototype.
Based on the user feedback, we revised our designs and integrated the design patterns like social login, notifications, cards, etc. into our app layouts. We also decided the color scheme of the app. This was the second version of our paper prototype. We carried out 2 more iterations and thus generated the first version of digital prototype. We used Proto.io for building digital prototype and depicting interactions among these interfaces. received the user feedback on the digital prototype using lookback.io and moved on to the last phase of rapid prototyping called the native prototyping. This is where we explored the technologies, frameworks and platform for the app development. We carried out discussions to decide on the database schema, following which we started developing the UI on Android Studio. We are in the process of developing this app. This would be followed by user study.
After various iterations, we finalize our logo, which depicts two-way interaction between the faculty and the students. To advertise our app and to reach the audiences, we made a flyer. Idea behind the flyer. Jerry running behind Tom is analogous to students chasing faculty as well as faculty chasing students when required. Our solution facilitates easy interaction between them.
During the development process, we created an application form, an IRB proposal, and a consent form. We considered the teaching assistants of DHCS course as IRB and took their consent before contacting the intended users for the contextual inquiry. We also ensured to get the consent form signed from the users before taking their interviews. Thank you for watching.